Okay. Am I live yet? Okay, I think that I am live. I am using the Facebook live stream feature to record my screen because I want to show you my websites. I actually have two major websites that I have published. So this is chastitywhiterose.github.io. Now this is a customized website that I made all in custom HTML. In fact, all I have to do is right click and view the page source. I actually did all the programming for this on my Pinebook Pro and uploaded it to a Github repository which hosts all the files for this website. So as you can see, you see what it looks like. It has the picture of the white rose, it has some text and links that are clickable, very interesting stuff. But when you look at the source, you see everything. The background color is black, the color of the text is white, except for the A tag, which is a hyperlink, is yellow. So that's why the links are yellow. This is all customized by my HTML and CSS and JavaScript code. So we have the white rose, and then the animation is actually a GIF animation. So if you look how clean this HTML code is. Anybody who goes to this website can just view the page source, and you'll see that I actually wrote all this stuff in a text editor. It's amazing. And so it has my email address. Everybody has my email address at this point. If I click on the JavaScript link, then you see that it has the spinning color changing hexagram. So actually that's not even an image, it's actually done all with JavaScript. In fact, all you have to do is look at the source and you'll see there's a JavaScript file included here in the head section, but then we also have a script that declares all the JavaScript variables and defines a function named main. Because I can have a function named anything, but I'm a C programmer mostly, so I use the function named main. So that's really all there is on this page, on this HTML page. But if I click on this, I like that it lets me just click on it. So then you see the JavaScript source code of my functions. So you see the function that gets the points of a regular polygon, the one that makes the polygon, and even the star polygon, which is obviously used in that example I just showed you. And I haven't even used the circle one. I have a very simple function that draws a circle, but I haven't used it yet for anything. So that's cool. So anyway, yeah, viewing the source there. So that color changing thing is all done with JavaScript code. And if I go to the OpenGL page, you'll see that I have the same spinning triangle as on the home page. And if we go a little bit further down, you see a white pentagram, spinning star there. So, and then here we have a color changing square that rotates, and it's really awesome. And that one was all these examples on this page are all OpenGL. So you see this color changing square is done with OpenGL, and this is all the source code of it. Anybody can download all my source code. This is why I made a website, people, so that people can see the animations and they can download the source code, and if they're smart enough they can compile and run it. Or they could just visit my website and look at the pretty images anyway. So yeah, you see there, so I usually do white polygons on a black background is what I do. But the color changing one here and on the JavaScript one are based on my own customized color changing code. You'll see there's actually not any JavaScript at all on this page, but animated GIFs are playable by most web browsers. In fact, the only reason that the GIF or GIF format has not been superseded by PNG is because PNG doesn't support animation like the GIF animations. It's really messed up. But GIF animations work well. I have a lot of GIF animations that I've made throughout the years, so that's nice. So anyway, so here we have, yeah, so I guess I'll go back to the home page. Oh, there's one more really cool animation I have on this website. This is the binary bitmap page, and it has text describing my binary bitmap project. Because I've done a graphics programming project called BinaryBitmap for the longest time, and it's amazing. It can do a lot of stuff, including this animation. You see this animation it's a checkerboard, but notice it's changing color all the time. There's some very well customized code there, and in fact, yeah, you can download the entire source archive. But the exact functions that did that animation are kind of buried deep within the source code because it's 189 kilobyte. It's huge. Oh, and this is actually a YouTube video. It links to my YouTube channel, and it has this video. So if I click on this video will start playing. So Chastity White Rose, Pure Pixel Polygon Pony Princess. I just tried to think of a title, and that's what came out. But you see, this video is where you have spinning polygons. One is white on a black background, and the other is XOR'd over an existing checkerboard. And even the text, I wrote my own font library. It only works for one font so far, but as you see, it's here it's drawing the angle, here it's drawing the number of points, and over here, in the upper right corner, it has the step. So 5-2 is the pentagram. So you'll see that it's going to change, and then we'll go to 6-1, which is a regular convex hexagon, but then it will go to 6-2 and it'll be the hexagram. So this video that is on my YouTube channel is embedded on this page, and it's just super cool because it keeps cycling through every possible polygon. But as you can guess, what it does here, the way it searches, it basically draws a polygon and it XORs all of the pixels with a checkerboard image behind it. And a lot of work, and I mean months of work, went into writing the various functions of my binary bitmap library. And the truth is, somebody could do the same thing using Allegro, SDL, or even possibly I could do it with my OpenGL code, either with FreeGlue or GLFW, and achieve the same thing. But the fact that I did it using only the C standard library and all my own custom code is really impressive. Not that anybody cares except me, but it's one of my greatest achievements in life. Oh, and speaking of achievements in life, there's something else I need to show you. Aside from this programming website, now this website is pretty much all about my computer programming projects. And there's so many things I've done through the years that I haven't even put on this site yet. But here is my WordPress blog. I'm going to click here. You go to my programming website and click on the WordPress blog, and it takes you to my website here. So there are several things to see on this website. Whenever you visit this website, it shows you the most recent posts, which currently is this one here. So, so there's the home page, shows you the most recent posts, and on the little side bar here, it has links to certain videos, and I can put certain videos on the side. It takes a little bit of work to customize it, but these are some videos that I did, so people can watch those if they're interested. In fact, this one is cool. This one is showing me. It shows me trying to use an OpenGL program that I wrote. It's actually super cool. Like, I'll just let it run for a bit. See, I can move that spinning triangle around. That's what my program can do, and it was an impressive program. And I even have the source code on my SourceForge project, but nobody's smart enough to know how to use it except me. Only because I wrote it and I know exactly what it does. Anyway, yeah, and then here is the contact page. So people, they can fill out the contact form, and I think I get an email if they do, or you could just actually email me. My email address is linked to on the other site, but I put that contact form there anyway. And then here's about me. Oh, this is great. I love this one. I have to read this aloud. I am Chastity White Rose, lover of all unicorns and ponies, an artist of pixels and polygons. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I put on my checkerboard dress and said, by the power of grayscale, I have the power! And I became She-Man, the most powerful trans woman in the universe. And I came to understand who I am. I am a programmer who can draw pixels to bitmaps of both black and white, and a vegan who protects the innocent. But within me lies a mortal heart which suffers from depression. Will I have the strength to resist, or will it be my doom? As you can see, a lot of work went into writing that, and not enough people read that. But man, it is cool, because basically I am taking my name and all this stuff about ponies, and then I'm mixing in a little bit of He-Man the cartoon. It was originally He-Man. I changed to She-Man because I'm a trans woman. It's kind of a funny story about that. And there's a lot about my testicles being removed on this website. That's a common theme on this website for whatever reason. And this actually came from playing Diablo 3, the ending. If you've seen the ending, if you have to play through the entire game as a necromancer and you have to defeat Diablo, and then you have to defeat death after you defeat Diablo. And then you have this really awesome ending scene with Tyrion the Angel, who says something similar to this, but I changed what he said slightly, and that's how I got this. So I've combined a video game, an old 80s cartoon, and just my own personal style to come up with the best About Me page in the universe. Okay, and this is great. If I go to this, if I click on the Vow of Chastity, then you'll see that it has a link to my book. So this is my vow of chastity or vow of celibacy, and also explains a lot about my name. So if I click on this, it'll take me to the page on Amazon, but I probably don't want to do that right now. I just want to finish showing you my website. So, oh, and also notice that at the top of every page we have this white rose here. Chastity and the search for love. The white rose is a pure love, flower of light. Okay, and then I just added this page tonight. Chandler's Honesty. There was a story titled Chandler's Honesty. And my name was Chandler. I mean, it's still my birth name anyway. And it was Chandler's Honesty is because not only about my honesty, how I tell the truth, but it's also about a horse or a unicorn named Honesty. So there is a unicorn named Honesty. So there's a double meaning in the title, Chandler's Honesty. So here's the link to parts 1 and 2 of my story. So I just created this short little page on my WordPress blog because I published both of these stories, but it may be hard to find them. People might be looking for these posts, but if I don't have them linked to on a page that's clickable near the top, they're not going to find it. So for example, I'm just going to scroll through some of these posts. So the Chandler's Honesty Part 2 is here, and if I scroll down, I'm going to keep scrolling. I keep scrolling down. Yeah. Then it goes to part 1. And if we keep scrolling. Oh, and then it has source code. I wrote also put a lot of programming stuff on this website when I don't know where else to put something and I just discovered something. So I had just written a program with Raylib, which is actually a really cool library for making games. I do recommend it, but I decided it's not going to be my main focus because I can't get it working on my Pinebook Pro. And even though I can get it running on this laptop that I'm currently using to record, it's like, well, it uses all these new OpenGL features, and I like using old OpenGL, and so I just don't think I'm going to be using it much, but it has its use, and I do like Raylib. And then there's all kinds of other stuff, screenshots, and I have everything. I have everything. I have all my programming stuff. I have another video I did about when I was trying to learn the Vim text editor, which I never finished that tutorial, by the way. But I have tons of programming related posts on my WordPress blog. But then here's a short life recovery update that I published on September 28, 2020. So that was just describing how I was feeling after I had the surgery, the orchiectomy, to have my testicles removed. So I was off of work for about a month because I was told I couldn't come back to work for a while. So I did a lot during that time, a lot of computer programming, and a lot of that is on this site. But yeah, and even the testicle testimony, there's two parts of that. I mean, this is just an absolutely massive WordPress blog. There's so many posts. There's probably 100 posts on this blog, and anybody can go to this, chastitywhiterose.wordpress.com. So it's a big, I have a lot of content on here, but then you saw the other website, the chastitywhiterose.github.io site, and there it is. It's cool, and this white rose image is amazing. Turns out this white rose image was actually a wallpaper on one of my Linux distributions. So I took this photo and I actually shrunk it a little bit, and I used it on my website because it's the white rose, and I am the white rose. So anyway, this has been a little bit of a tour of my websites, because my programming website and then my personal WordPress blog, and I just think about these kinds of things. So let's see. Now I'm going to stop sharing this tab, and let's see what happens. So now what's going to happen? So I'm back at here. It's kind of interesting because, yeah, I'm there, and then I'm here. So let's see. Will it let me switch back to camera? I don't know. I'm not even sure how to operate this very well, but I've been streaming for about 18 minutes, so I hope somebody out there enjoyed looking at my websites. You can go to those websites yourself and see what's there. There's a lot of things I've written, and just a lot of amazing programming stuff too. So, okay, and I'm the only one. Okay, I could read this later. I'm going to end this live stream now.